Hello everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Rachel and I'm an owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamb. As you can see, our table is quite full of some really fun looking products today, and I can't wait to dive in with you. This video is going to be all about blanks that you can buy from the dollar store that you definitely should be using with your Cricut, and ones that you need to avoid. Now, I could make 10 videos on really fun blank items to use, but these are kind of my favorite and the ones that I feel are most worth the money. Now, you could get into things like socks and little night lights. I mean, we could go on and on forever. Plates, cutlery, we could just talk forever about ways that you guys can Cricut and personalize items from the dollar store. But these are some of my favorites that we think are very practical and useful in everyday life. Now, that being said, I do have to preface this by saying, unfortunately, the Dollar Tree that we purchased all of these, everything used to be $1. Dollar Trees all over the place have raised their prices for each item to be $1.25. Now, while some people seem to be enraged about that, it's a quarter. In the long run, it's really not that bad. It just kind of makes me be a little bit pickier about what I want to purchase, because some things are not worth $1.25, even though they're at the dollar store. So definitely keep that in mind. I just wanted to get your wheels turning, get you guys inspired for some of these today. So if you're ready, let's go ahead and jump on into it. Okay, let's start off strong talking about one of the most profitable items that you guys can purchase from the Dollar Tree for your crafting, and that is mugs. Now, this is going to kind of encompass mugs, tumblers, glassware, all of that together. Again, we didn't want to spend a fortune at the dollar store. I know that sounds hilarious, but you guys can kind of get the idea here. Adding vinyl to mugs is something that is so easy and so fun to do, and you can do it super cheap by grabbing mugs at the dollar store. They actually do have some fun, pretty colors like this kind of turquoisey blue color. They also have basic white ones, which would be great to paint or hydro dip or something like that and add vinyl to and keep your pens in this or keep your paintbrushes in it, anything like that. And then they have some mugs that are perfectly straight, which would be ideal for vinyl. You guys know if they're kind of tapered down at the bottom, it can make it just a little bit more difficult to add vinyl to, but we love purchasing mugs from the Dollar Tree because they're only $1.25 and you really get a good bang for your buck. If you wanted to add vinyl to this, drink your coffee in it every single morning, hand wash it, it's gonna last a good long time. Whenever you're tired of the vinyl or it starts peeling up, take your weeder tool, remove it, add some more on there. You're really gonna get a really good bang for your buck with mugs from the Dollar Tree. Next is photo frames. Photo frames are a great way to not spend a lot of money and personalize something in your home or for a gift for a friend. This one happens to be gold glitter, which I'm pretty obsessed with. And not only is it gold glitter, but it does actually have glass in it. Most that you see at the Dollar Tree, most frames have plastic. This one has glass. All you have to do is tap on it when you're there in the store to see if it's glass or plastic. I just think the glass ones are nicer. So this is a 5x7. Of course, they have different sizes, but you can always get plain ones, take the frame out, spray paint the frame. I just loved that this one was glitter. I thought it was really nice. So I wanted to buy this one for you guys to share with you today. Add a photo in this and add some text on top of this glass on the photo. You guys can take a piece of really pretty patterned cardstock, put patterned cardstock on there, add a quote. I mean, there's so many different things you can do with cheap frames like this, because again, we're talking about the dollar store. So it has these little prongs that hold it in. This is kind of standard. It has little areas where you can clip it to the wall, or it has a stand, a kickstand, where you can have it this way, or it stands up this way. So totally up to you. I just know this is a really good item to pick up, at least a couple. Also because these are flat, they're small, they're really easy to store in your craft room. If you didn't know what you wanted to do with this, but you wanted to buy a couple anyways, go ahead, buy a couple, stack them up in your craft room, and you can find inspiration another day. But this is a really good find. Next are these little cosmetic bags. I think they're adorable. They have a little zipper on them. They have a pretty good amount of room in them. The bottom comes open. So as you can see, you can fit a lot in here. Inside, it is a waterproof material, which is great if you maybe want to throw this in your diaper bag or something like that. If your baby has, you know, if he gets something on a shirt, or if you have a blowout or anything like that, you can put his onesie in here, his or her onesie, zip it up and take it home and wash it without it having to leak all over the place. Or you can actually use this for cosmetics. You can use it for toiletries. You can use this for pencils, pens, craft products, anything you want. The sky's the limit here. And they have a bunch of different patterns and colors. This one is cheetah. Some people hate cheetah. I think cheetah is cute personally, so I picked this up. It's great to add heat transfer vinyl to, really easy. You do not have a lot of money in this either. We love these. These are a great option. Now, I do want to mention, just a little PSA, I am excluding all of the seasonal items. I could have had 3 more videos talking about seasonal items that I found there for the springtime that was adorable that you could add vinyl to or heat transfer vinyl, but I don't want to include these in a video like this because you won't be able to find them all the time at your dollar store. So I wanted to keep it to items that I know are stocked 24/7 no matter the season. Even though seasonal items are great. And I do encourage you, go to your dollar store, your local Dollar General, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, whatever, and check out the seasonal items. They're really cute, and often they do have a really good selection. So that's another thing that we love that's there all the time. And next is pretty craft related, and it's this little bitty crate. How stinking cute is this little wooden crate? Again, it was just $1.25. It was in the arts and crafts aisle, and they had so many different types of these. They had some that had bunnies on them. They had some made out of stars. They had some little boxes like this. They had boxes with stars for little handles. I mean, sky's the limit over there in that aisle. I could have filled my buggy with cute things like this, but this crate was just speaking to me. It's absolutely adorable. It's just begging to be painted or stained, and really cute things added to it. So this is a great option if you want to not spend a lot of money and be able to paint this, add some heat transfer vinyl to it, what have you. This is a really good option for crafters. And again, it's pretty small, so you could buy a couple of these and store them. And I also have to say, it's actually made really sturdy. I actually really like the quality of this little box here. So this was a really fun find. And again, it's in the craft section. It's always there. Now, some of the seasonal characters like the chicks or the bunnies might be gone, but things like this stay there year round. Next up, and I could have included this with the mugs, but over in the toiletries aisle, they have some soap dishes like this one. They have different colors like a powder blue, a white, a black, and of course, you know me, I love my mustard yellow. But this makes an excellent jewelry dish, a ring dish, a trinket dish. These are so cute. And they're so easy. If you wanted to take this, place some vinyl down there, you can do that. That's the easiest thing to do. You can also add vinyl and then add some epoxy. Because it is like a tray, you can add epoxy and seal that vinyl and use this for whatever you want to. I love the possibilities of these little bitty trinket dishes. Now again, they are in the soap dish aisle, so of course they kind of look like soap dishes. But if you add something on there and keep your necklaces in it, or give it to your daughter to keep trinkets in it, I mean, it's so cute. And again, it's $1.25, so you are not breaking the bank with something like this. Another fun thing you can find at the Dollar Tree are phone cases. They have a whole aisle of phone cases for different types of phones, sizes of phones, things like that. And I grabbed a clear one because these are really fun to paint. And you guys might be thinking, well, I mean, it's from the Dollar Tree, so how well is it going to hold up? Well, that's kind of the whole point. I don't know of anyone that keeps their phone case for more than 6 months or a year max. I have to change mine out every 6 months. It gets beat up. I have one of the wallet phone cases, so it's constantly in my leggings pocket. I'm constantly sliding it. It's getting scratched all the time, and we have a lot of wear and tear. So you wouldn't want this to stay pristine forever. That's just not the point of a phone case. So spending $1 on it is much better than spending $20 on one of them. And this one you can personalize. Make some print and cut stickers, add glitter to this, paint it with nail polish, add a vinyl sticker. I mean, do whatever your little heart desires on a phone case like this. They do have colored ones and patterned ones, but I like the clear because it just kind of has all the possibilities. It's like a blank canvas. So I definitely love the phone cases that you can get there. Again, they're just $1. If you don't end up using it, it was $1. So it's really not that bad. I love these tags. These tags came from actually the office school supply section, and they're just little tags. I'll open them up and show you what one of them looks like. And you get 30 of these for $1.25. So they come with string, and they're just these little white tags. You can see here, that's what they look like. They're super, super cute, and these are very versatile. So anything that you guys need to pop a tag on, if it's a holiday like Christmas and you want to add these, put a little vinyl name on there. Use your Cricut to draw names on here with Cricut pens, or you can add these to recipes. If you're sending like a little bag of cookies to your neighbor, pop one of these on there. If it's a birthday, whatever it is, these are great. I love these. The possibilities are endless. You can paint these, you can color on these, whatever you want to do. This is kind of a last minute find for me, but I have cut out a lot of tags with the Cricut, and this takes all that work away. Now you just have the creative freedom, and this is the shape. I really like the shape of them too. But again, how cute are these? And you get so many of them for just $1.25. Now let's talk storage solutions, okay? They have a ton of different storage solutions at the dollar store, and this one has to be one of my favorites. I think it's new because I haven't seen them before, but it has little handles and a lid and a little handle up top that you can take off. I just think this is absolutely darling. I love it. This would be amazing to add vinyl to the side right here to say stamps or paint or anything you want. These are very, very stackable. They'd be great to go on top of each other. And look at this color. Is this not an adorable green? I love it. And again, it has a little handle. It has a lid, which is super fancy. All for $1.25. You cannot beat that. Do not go to the Container Store. Don't go to Walmart, especially if you're just wanting to get something for your craft space or maybe for your kitchen, or if you want to take this to a neighbor, again, with cookies or some goodies or something like that in it. You don't have a lot of money invested in this, so you can give this away. It can be a one-time use. You can add their name or thank you or whatever you want to do. But I think these would be a fantastic way to organize your craft room. I just can't get over that they even have like a snap to hold the top on for just $1.25. Honestly, the quality seems to be going a little bit up there, and I am for it. So definitely check out the storage solutions that they have. It is always a great way to personalize things by adding some vinyl on there. So yeah, it's really easy. You can even add the vinyl up here if you want to. If you have multiple things in here, you can add a vinyl name per each of these little columns. Whatever you want to do, the sky's the limit, just like most of these products that I'm sharing with you today. Just wanted to get your wheels turning, get you guys inspired, so definitely check out some of the new Dollar Tree storage solutions. And last but not least, on the products that you definitely need to be buying from the Dollar Tree is notebooks. Notebooks are adorable. These are great for writing down addresses, writing down recipes, for journaling in, for giving to your kiddos while they're in the car, anything like that, anything like that. One of my favorite gifts that I received when I got married was a recipe book that my family had put together. It was a notebook, and they just took it, passed it around, and wrote down their favorite recipes in a notebook. And I think it's a fantastic idea. So if you guys want to do that, definitely do that. Grab one of these for $1. I love that it does have this strap too, and they had so many fun colors there. But of course, you guys know I had to get the blue. I love turquoise. So this is a great option. Add vinyl to it, paint it, add washi tape to decorate it, whatever you want to do, but it's a great option for all Cricketers. This type of thing, which if you can see, it's nice and shiny, vinyl will stick to this beautifully. So that's another great option. Now onto some items we do not recommend that you get from the Dollar Tree. One of them is a rug. This is a floor mat. There is a lot of doormats going around in the Cricut world right now, and these do not need to be one of them. These are very low quality, very cheap, of course, because they're $1, but, or $1.25, you guys know the issue there, but these are not good for cricketing. A lot of people want to use freezer paper and make stencils and make doormats out of their freezer paper stencils. This is not the material you would want to do that with. While they are just $1.25, you really don't want to waste your money on something like this. Go get a high quality doormat. Now, if you're wanting to throw this, you know, at your mudroom door and not Cricut it, it's just $1.25. Could be good, could save your carpet, so go ahead and use it for that. But in this video being items to use or not use with your Cricut, this is definitely one you want to steer clear of with your Cricut. It's just not good quality. You're going to have some project fails and you would end up wasting more material than you would need. Freezer paper is not free. Paint is not free. And, you know, we don't want you wasting any time and money. So go ahead and skip the doormats from the Dollar Tree if you're wanting to make some freezer paper doormats or some stencil doormats with your Cricut. It's just not worth it. Next, and this one might surprise you, is hand towels. They have a lot of hand towels there at the dollar store. They have some in the section with the toiletries. They have some in the kitchen section, and they are all mediocre quality. Again, just like the doormats, if you're wanting to buy these just to clean your car with, go for it. It's just $1.25. You're not breaking the bank on this, but they are so, look, they're so cheaply made. I mean, look, they're so cheaply made. The material is like a rougher, coarser type of material, and you don't want to use this with HTV. You don't want to give this away. You don't want to sell this. This is not a good quality towel. It's very cheaply made. And I mean, look, it's just coming apart already. I've just bought this thing. But again, if you're wanting to use it for something that you know is going to get dirty, like your car, keep it in your car or something like that, that's fine. But for Cricut purposes, don't buy these. We don't recommend them. You're going to waste HTV. It's not going to stick properly. And you're not going to want to sell or give away something that's so cheap like this. This is a very cheap towel. So that's another no-no. And another one is stuffed animals. A lot of people like to add HTV to stuffed animals, but the Dollar Tree stuffed animals are just $1 and they're so tiny. I do have to advocate for Dollar Tree. They used to have a good amount of stuffed animals for a good price. Unfortunately, the quality has went down, so they have made them way smaller, and you don't want to waste HTV putting it on a $1 stuffed animal. It's just not worth it. Go to Walmart, you know, look at a different store with a higher quality stuffed animal that can be larger, because we all know when working with stuffed animals, if you're wanting to put things on the feet or on the ears or on the belly, size matters. You want it to be a little bit bigger so that you can see whatever you're putting on there. If you put a little quote or a name or something right there, it'd be so hard to see. I mean, you're looking at like 2 inches of space right there. So definitely go ahead and skip these. You don't want to be using stuffed animals like that. Now, also, there are some honorable mentions in the do not use section, and you can probably guess them. Socks are one that's not going to hold up very well. Of course, pot holders. A lot of people want to put HTV on pot holders. Unfortunately, those are mostly decorative. You can't really put HTV on a pot holder and then be able to stick it in a hot oven and use it properly. But again, go through your dollar store. Go aisle to aisle, just kind of not in a rush, looking around to get inspired for yourself, because there is a lot to see. There's a lot I didn't include in this video. There's a lot that I wanted to include. So we'll have some more fun Dollar Tree videos coming out. But use your own discretion. At the end of the day, if you buy a bunch of stuff and you waste a little bit of craft product and you have a craft fail, you've only spent $1.25. It's not that big a deal. But here is some of our favorite dollar store blanks and some of the ones that we hope that you guys will avoid. What did you all think of these really fun Dollar Tree blank items that you need to be using with your Cricut, and some that you really don't need to be using? I hope I didn't step on anybody's toes or make a video too controversial about items from the dollar store. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Click subscribe and ring that notification bell to get notified when more amazing videos like this come out. We would also love to extend the offer to you to join Oak and Lamb today. It is an incredible community of amazing crafters. We have hundreds of cut files, amazing member-only content, a private Facebook group, and so much more. If you're interested, like I said, click the link down below and you can gain access to all the fun that we have there. We train on everything from Cricut to Glowforge to sublimation, woodworking, and more. It's a really fun place to be. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you did enjoy this video, and I'll see you another day for another video.